So what I wanted to say was a lot went through my heart and my mind as I was walking, and as soon as I got to the center and I was thinking about Hanuman and the monkey pod trees, and as soon as I got to the center and I spread my arms, the dogs started howling and the roosters were going off at the same time, and it sounded like monkeys. Really sounded like monkeys. So tap in with Hanuman, perhaps. Tamara. Yeah, monkey energy. Monkey pod tree, Hanuman. I'm going to do some further exploration myself. And then little one came up and started running the labyrinth. Running the labyrinth. So we got youthful energy in this self-love portal too. And we're just talking about reclaiming that child that wants to be seen and unapologetically the center of attention. Yeah. And at the same time, letting somebody else be the center of attention. That's the balance, right? Seeing that other part of you that's wanting all the attention is you. And when we come up in this narcissist empath dance, or false twin flame, or trauma bonding, which, all of these kind of start out that way because you're meeting your match, and then one is growing and one isn't generally. And then you separate. That's my, because one will use for alchemy and growth and moving on. And the other one either will or won't. And I guess, on one level we already are bonded together. And that's where trauma bonded, and I'm all for healing the trauma. Acknowledgement of it is first. And yeah. As the sun sets and the monkey pod tree talks some more, and the children play in the labyrinth and keep this self-love, divine child, divine golden child, like this golden light, right? That golden light. Soak it up, see? Glowing. Absolutely glowing with it. Soak it up. It's so delicious. Thank you. Higher self, drop it in and sending me messages, because at the core it's love. Love responds. Love shows up and shows out. Shows up and shows out. That's on this new little, love shows up big time. Martin Patel talks about that. I mean, this is how God made me, right? You go argue with God about how I'm made. This is how I'm made. And there's a whole lot more good things about me than I have made a really good companion for a lot of people for, different amounts of time. But because I'm growing and I'm on a path, and they're generally in their lives, they're not on a path, and their life isn't the path, and my life is the path. And, trust, total reliance upon spirit, to rely upon spirit, total reliance upon spirit tribe. If I dance with somebody, I figure whatever it is that we're holding extremes of it, if we're mirrors of each other, then we're seeing the flip side, right? Flip side and possibly upside down. That is a photographer's trick I found out about. I've been utilizing a little, demonstrated it today. And the previous it's probably a little short. And I know I'm rambling, and some little nuggets of wisdom are in this rambling that's going on with me, through me. as I sit here in this beautiful golden light, Dragonfly Ranch Healing Arts Center. Oh, by the way, she's offering, if you book 2 nights, you get the 3rd night free. This would be an amazing place for anybody holding like an intensive to utilize this space. You come and drop in real deep. There's lots of medicines here and offerings that can be offered. And reach out. I have some ideas on some structuring of some like soul retrieval, ending of contracts for self-sacrifice, dedication to peace. This is rainbow, so rainbow bridge, getting the light codes. Like, this is super, super powerful medicine, and I'm willing to facilitate because I'm here. And that's just what I do. But yeah. So book 2 nights, get the 3rd night free for the month of August. Talked to Barbara today, and that's up for grabs. There's also the intern positions. We're looking for more interns to come, and you get to kind of get a feel for if you ran a retreat center, if you had a place like this, like dream it a bit, Do you really want that? I mean, that's like, it looks like paradise, but it's a lot of work too. It's a lot of work. So yeah, sometimes it's best to come experience somebody else's dream and see what parts of it you want to dream in, which aren't for you, which are for you, what you would do when you're an elder, if you got to have a place like this and support an elder that's been holding it down here for 48 years. And is seriously in need of some assistance right now because she broke her hip and things are tight. So and she needs some loving coming in that's not going to charge her for her sessions. That's going to just be grateful to the land and the place she's held and just love her up a little bit. So if any of my, wandering love walkers are looking for a cool spot, this is a really good one, and I'm willing and open to talking to you about it. Just reach out on Facebook or Instagram, or send a little message in here with your email address or something in the comments, and yeah, we'll talk. I love to Codido, so if you're got questions or just need to vent to somebody about something, to be able to find some clarity, you don't have anybody to talk to, give me a ring. I'm sitting here spending time with spirit and nature, and I am open for connecting to facilitate growth for us both, because we do always facilitate for each other. There's not above and below there. It's about remembering, not so much about teaching. Yeah. Anyway, not with me. So, peace. There's just some more golden light. I've taken my Orinda stuff tonight and drinking lots of water, and I made myself some tea, and I'm going to put arnica on my knees and process some more, write a little bit. I'm going to get on my MacBook Air that I have gratefully. Thank you, Sep. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, Love, the universe, for providing this to keep me going. And thank you, me, for standing up for myself enough to not self-sabotage and receive some compensation for my 8.5 months of work. There's a lot of work on many, many different levels, a lot of work. And, in the grand scheme of things, I have very little to show for it materially. It's a lot to me from where I come from, but in the grand scheme of things, it's peanuts. But I have gained so much in spiritual growth and blessings outside of that yeah. I feel like I'm coming out smelling like a rose again. somehow, oh man, these colors are absolutely amazing. I love, it's like bathing in the colors. Soaking them in. I really miss the painting blending of colors because I was trying to get some of these colors and I was getting closer. It doesn't really work with these things that I'm working with now. But yeah, the colors here are just amazing. It's like direct on to the sunset. She's got an amazing spot here, y'all. Wow, 48 years. Yeah, maybe we'll get to talk to Barbara soon. She's starting to feel better. She got up for dinner. All right, check in the morning on my way to work or while I'm at work or something like that. But I'll be checking in tomorrow, and I'm holding so many of you in heart for a holding, clarity, love, peace, justice, harmony by everybody doing their part. Prevail. May the waters inside and outside be healed, rejuvenated, revitalized, replenished, refreshed, restored, renewed, respected. Asking in the power of the mother and the light of the father in service to the child who enters and the elder who exits. This is eternal memory. Remember. Annihilate. 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 Now ever.
It's about showtime.
All right. Te ingua, te whaia, te tama, te mātua, warura tapu, kasa. And it's showtime. I'm going to get some pictures.